Hi, everybody. This is Nadine Matthews Blair. And remember, on this channel, we are keeping AI simple so that you can use it to your advantage and to level up. Today, I want to talk about 4 AI tools that you can use to start a business or a side hustle right over the weekend. It can even take you as little as part of a day. So let's get into it. And I used these tools myself, which is why I can talk about them with confidence. Confidence. Yeah. The first tool that I want to share is Perplexity. And as you know, Perplexity is my research BFF. So if you're going to start a business, you better do some research. It's important to do some research. On Perplexity, you can research trends such as what are the fastest growing businesses, what are the businesses with the highest failure rate, what are the businesses that make the most sense based on your background. And the reason why I love Perplexity is because you have sources that you can dig into to make sure that the tool is not hallucinating and talking crazy. Love Perplexity. Make sure you do some research before you start a business. Then, once you're ready to start a business, you need a name, don't? You may have some ideas in your head, but you want to play with them. The other thing is that you may have a name, but that domain name may be taken already. And so if you want a website with the particular name, you want to make sure that you check. Enter Namelix. And it actually was my accountant that recommended this site. You can use this site to find names just by entering keyword and answering some of the questions it asks you, such as, do you want a brandable name? Do you want compound words? Do you want an alternative spelling? How random do you want it? Sharing more information that you want to share about the brand. And here, as you can see, in minutes, you can start to get some names. This demo is for a pet care business, not my business, just for demo purposes, guys. And in minutes, come up with love pets. And after you have a name now, right? You need a logo, you need your domain name. And so this is where Looka enters the picture. I leverage this website to design my logo. When you're starting up, if you're doing a little side hustle, you may not have a ton of resources. And so these AI tools can be super useful. Not that you're not going to use a graphic designer down the line, but you can leverage this to get started. I used Looka to get my logo design. I used it to get a brand kit with business cards and PowerPoint templates and all of that. And most importantly, I used it to confirm that my domain was available, .com and .ai. I wanted to make sure I had both of those, and I was able to purchase it right on that website. Once you have the domain now, you need an actual website. While I was identifying a developer and figuring out what I wanted the website to look like, I actually created my first web page using Gamma.app. Here I'm doing an example where I leverage ChatGPT to write some verbiage about this pet care business. Then I dumped it into Gamma, picked the visual, the theme that I wanted. And then again, in minutes, a website could be generated. When I used Gamma to create my website, it allowed me to have something connected to my domain name that I could send people to while I worked on the real thing. And it was also affordable. So there's no excuse to not get started. Like I said, you can do all of this in a weekend. And so get that business, small business, or that side hustle that you have been thinking about started. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, DM me, drop a comment in the chat. I will definitely reach out if you want some help. I'm going to show you how quickly Gamma turned this information into a website. So here we are hitting publish. And let's take a look at the site and tell me what you guys think. This is something that you can create in minutes at home with Gamma.app. Get your business or side hustle started today, guys. The best time to start is now. Holler in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much.